G'day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. I'm back. Yes, this whole December, New Year time was ups and downs and nice and family vacations and all kinds of things, but I'm back. Okay, so I have a lot of things to show you, which is wonderful, because apart from ram couriers anyway, yes, I have lots of new things to show, and I have a few new pickled steel things to show you. And my Rough Rider Hawkbill collection grew a bit, thank you, Aldo. And all kinds of wonderful, wonderful things I want to show you. But today I actually want to show you something else. We haven't talked about Ganzo knives in a while. Okay, in the description of my video, there will always be at least 2 links, or 3 links. But the one is to Teespring and whatnot. But the other 2, there will always be a link to Pickled Steel, and there will always be a link to TorchSA. Okay, TorchSA, well, I think that's going to be only for South Africa, I think. I don't know. Click on the link, see if you can work it from wherever you are. Excuse me. Anyway, so if you need Ganzo things and torch-related things, flashlights for people in other parts of the world, go there. During December, they had a wonderful sale. Anyway, so I bought a few things from the sale, and I got a little freebie. Let me show you. Okay, we will be talking about this wonderful thing. Okay, but as always, when you buy from TorchSA, they send you a whole catalog of awesomeness, and I love going through this thing and just seeing all the things I want to spend my money on. Okay, so that is fantastic with all the specs and things and what for clever people. Okay, so I like having that thing close to me. Then I also got this thing. This is a 8.5-inch LCD writing tablet. Maybe we'll do a video on this thing at a later stage. It's actually quite nice and not just for kids. Okay, so we'll do a video on that thing later. But today we are going to be looking at this thing. Okay, so it's a Firebird knife. Pause and read. There we go. And then over there it says model F7611GR. Okay, Hong Kong Firebird International Trade Company, China Ganzo Tools Company Limited, blah blah. So it is a Firebird made by Ganzo. Okay, and then when you open this little box, sorry, I have a bit of a, I'm back from the coast, so I think it's just sadness welling up in my throat. Anyway, so we see Ganzo Tools, we get this nice little pouch, a little whatchamacallit, and then a little paperwork. Okay, so that's all nice and well and fine and dandy, but the knife is not there because the knife is in my pocket. This is my new favorite Ganzo knife. Okay, and I've been carrying it for a day or so, but look at that thing. Okay, yes, the clip is on the wrong side. I changed it. So I still carry it in my right pocket, but I carry it with the clip on the left side. I'll show you why now. Anyway, we have a beautiful crossbar style lock. I cannot remember what Ganzo called G-lock. I think they call it the G-lock. Wonderful G10 scales, just enough texture. And we have these patterns on here. You see, well, you can't really see under the clip, but the patterns over here. And then the clip. Now, the clip is wonderful for getting it in and out of your pocket. But the problem with this clip is the same problem I had on the previous Ganzo. When you hold it in your hand, it digs into this part of your hand, right over the hard part. Okay, so it doesn't hurt you, but it feels annoying. Anyway, so let's quickly see this thing. We have thumb studs, and it flicks open. We have the compression lock, not compression lock, crossbar lock over there, but it's got a very stiff detent on this thing. And when it locks up, it's one of the most solid crossbar lockups I have seen in a long time. Can you see it over there? It's got the area where it locks into, and it locks in extremely nicely. This is a very hard it feels like a very hard to use knife, and I'm pretty sure it can stand up to whatever punishment you want to chuck at it. Okay, we do have jumping over there, but it doesn't really do anything. But the jumping over here is done really nicely, and that gives you a lot of traction. Because we have the flat over there, because it does not have a flipper tab, you can curl over it, and it really works nicely. Okay, now sorry, I have to do this. If you do not have one of these, get one of these, because of the flipper delete, you can do the same thing, and it feels very comfortable to me. This is the stuff we do limited edition Freya. If you do not have one, get one. They don't have many left. Okay, that's at Pickled still. This is at TorchSA. Okay, and then like I said, the, what do you call it? Access style lock works very nicely. Okay, and what I like about this knife, you can actually, if you're not under camera, you can actually reverse flick it. Now, look at the blade shape on this thing. This is a wonderful blade shape. It reminds me of the Savivi Naha, that one. Big belly on this guy. And then it's not very thick stock, but because it's such a tall blade, it's actually quite nice behind the edge. But still, you can do a lot of work with it. The tip also, it's not super acute, but it's thin enough to do anything you need and thick enough to not worry. Okay, it came from the factory. Super sharp, like all Ganzos do. And I paid, it was I think 50% off on their Christmas sale, or 30%, or I cannot remember how many percentages I got off. But this thing was 400 Rand when I bought it. So it's a fantastic knife, very hard working knife, very cool looking knife. Thank you again, Firebird or Ganzo. Okay, let's see. We have the Firebird logo over there. We have Firebird knife made by Ganzo F7611, and it's 440C. And 440C is still an awesome steel. Like I said, this used to be the Magna Cut of the day, the magical trifecta of edge retention, toughness, and corrosion resistance. Until today, it's still a good steel. I'm not much of a steel snob, actually not at all, but 440C still works for me. Okay, I don't think I'm going to show you anything else, but I will be making more videos, and I'm going to get at least one video every day for the next 10 days. Yeah, let's do 10 days. I think let's start today and do a 10-day challenge again. See if I can do one video every day for 10 days. I'll see if I can do it. Well, don't hold me to it, but I'll try. Okay, so there we go. Ganzo Firebird, my new favorite Ganzo knife. Love the action on this thing, love everything about it. And like I said, now that I moved the pocket clip to this side, it doesn't bother my little hand, and I still carry it in my pocket on the right side, but like that. And because the detent is so strong, I have no worries that this is going to hurt me. And look at it, everything is nice and smooth and rounded and beautiful. Okay, all of you, stay safe, happy, have a good one, goodbye.